The Last of Us Season 2 Episode 2 breakdown heartbreaking loss and emotional storytelling. Get ready for a roller coaster of raw emotion. Episode 2 of The Last of Us Season 2 hits harder than ever, leaving viewers breathless and fighting back tears. Honestly, it's hard to imagine anyone making it through this episode without crying or yelling at their screen. Even if you knew what was coming, the heartbreak still lands like a punch to the gut. Joel's brutal demise isn't just shockingly graphic, it's heart-wrenching to watch. And trust us, Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey aren't just playing characters, they're feeling every ounce of that pain right along with us. Pedro Pascal, who masterfully brought Joel's quiet strength and layered emotions to life, admitted that filming this scene wasn't easy, even though he knew his time on the show was limited. He explained to Entertainment Weekly that the decision wasn't staged for shock. Rather, it stayed true to the source material. And there was an understanding that Joel's story was primarily contained within Season 1. The question of how and when this would unfold was always part of the process. The episode closely mirrors the events of The Last of Us Part 2 game. In the series we find out that Abby, played by Caitlin Dever, is the daughter of the Dr. Joel killed in the season finale, setting her on a brutal revenge path that culminates in some disturbingly visceral scenes. Gunshot wounds, savage beatings, and a final act of deadly violence. Pascal shares that working with Dever was a powerful experience. Meeting Caitlin was amazing. It's ironic that such violence can forge a bond, but it truly did. He recalls walking onto set covered in blood and feeling not disgust but heartbreak. On HBO's official aftershow, Pascal expressed how much he respects the audience's emotional investment, even if it's tough to watch. "I have nothing but respect for how deeply people feel about this story," he said. "It's incredibly painful, and that's the mark of a great story." Still, he admits he's struggling to move on from this chapter. He's essentially in active denial, saying, "I know I'll always be linked to Joel in some way, but I don't dwell on it because it makes me sad." For Bella Ramsey, saying goodbye to Joel was just as heart-wrenching. She shared that she knew Joel's fate was coming, but reading the script still made her sob uncontrollably. Something she admits has never happened to her before just from reading. "I cried my little heart out," she said, highlighting how powerful this storyline was. The creative team, led by co-creator Craig Mazin, explained their decision to hit viewers with such an emotional blow early in the season. Mazin emphasized that they didn't want to torment the audience or upset them just for shock's sake. Rather, it was about ensuring the story felt natural and true to the characters' journeys. As he put it, "People already know what's coming. Our goal was to tell it in a way that fits organically instead of stirring unnecessary pain. And boy did they succeed." This episode isn't just an installment. It's an emotional demolition, a gut punch wrapped in brilliant storytelling. Say goodbye to Joel was painful, but the execution was nothing short of spectacular, raw, honest, and deeply moving.